Hello friends, Tanya here with another collection from Spellbinders. I'm trying to be on time this month. We're going to feature the Pink Lemonade and the Upright Italic collection. I've got the Thinking of You plate, the Thank You plate, and the Happy Birthday plate. This is from the PA Scribe series. There are lots of wonderful sentiments in this series, and I am going to use the Happy Birthday, which I've foiled on some pink cardstock. Now we're going to put together the Pink Lemonade stand die set, and there's this large sign stand. What are they called? I think they're called sandwich board signs. And it fits over this foiled sentiment beautifully, and I thought it would be a great way to combine these two products. The parts of the sign, the wooden parts, have a wonderfully in-cut design of wood grain right into the pieces, and they fit very easily over the large sign die. You could make a shaped card. This is just about 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, just shy of that. And you're just going to add these pieces on the outer edges of the sign. You can do just the top and bottom. You can do just the sides, whatever floats your boat. Now, the Pink Lemonade collection is a collaboration with Simple Stories. So there's a bunch of pattern paper and ephemera stickers and acrylic dots, all kinds of wonderful things that you can use in combination with this couple of die sets. I think there's even a stamp set with coordinating dies in that collection. So if the Pink Lemonade really is hitting it for you, check out all of those extra bits. I'm just gluing these pieces down with my Barely Art Precision Glue, and I thought the glue might ooze through the wood grain die cut, but it hasn't done so for me so far. Now that I have all of that glued together, I'm just going to run my pokey tool along the edges to knock off any paper hairs. There are two styles of banners in this die set. We have the triangular style, and I have just 3 colors of cardstock cut from these banners, and the half circle and the triangle banners, you cut one of each side or each style with each pass with the die, because the die cuts both the half circle and the triangle at the same time. The little banner string is a stitched element, and I love that extra detail. Here are the half circles, and you could combine these together on the same banner, and either way it's going to hold 3 banners closely placed together. Now mine are not completely centered. I was not going to be too worried about it. I'm just lining the little banner string up with the top edge of the banner, and they are all curved perfectly to match with that banner string. We'll just add the third, and you'll see the 2 different styles of banner. Again, you could combine the half circles and the triangles together. You might even be able to layer those. Next, we have the lemonade pitcher and a lemonade glass. Now, there are 3 pieces for each, the pitcher and the glass. I cut them from some white cardstock, and I'm doing some very pale blue ink blending on them to add the look of glass. This happens to be Altenew Blueberry ink. And then for the lemonade, so this is the liquid that goes inside of these containers, I'm using something honeycomb. It's golden honeycomb, I think it's called, another Altenew ink. Just a pale yellow. You can use whatever you have in your stash. Tumbled glass and scattered straw might work really well for this. Now I'm just adding the piece at the top of the pitcher that makes it look like there's a little bit of darkness from the inside of the pitcher. And then we have the upper arch of the glass. And you can do it this way, or you can add the straw. I thought just sticking the straw on top would look good, and it would, because you would be able to see the straw through the liquid. but it also looks good tucked between the upper round of the glass and the body of the glass. You can make that whatever color you want on the inside of the pitcher and the glass. Then we have this cute little lemon with an accompanying leaf that has two tones here. You can use the one large leaf with or without this extra shading piece. I did add a little shading or ink blending on one side of the lemon also. Then we're just going to add a little glue on this connection area and glue that to the lemon. Very cool. I love all of that impressed and pierced detail on the lemon. Then we have a citrus slice here. That could be whatever kind of citrus you would like it to be. I chose a couple of yellows and did a little bit of ink blending on there. And then we have this sweet little strawberry with some piercing details to add the seeds. And then we have the little green top. There are the fruits that come in this die set. And I did make a bunch of those. There's also some great scripty sentiments here that say, "Hello, sunshine." And that is all of the elements from that die set. There's also the pink lemonade stand tags die set, and it has a pinwheel that's real fun. Now, I'm going to demonstrate adding glue to all of the different parts. The other pinwheels that I made, I just added glue in the center dot, and that added a little extra dimension on my pinwheel, and I think that's how I would do it in the future. There's a nice little center for your pinwheel and a stand. There's also several different banner sentiments that you can drop into the banner die. Happy birthday, I pick you, celebrate, let's see, squeeze the day. These will all work for that lemonade theme and for not. Well, I guess I cut two different celebrates. I was on a roll. And smile. There's a lot of fun ways to use all of these different sentiments. There's also a two-piece flower. Now, I think I would put a little gem or a sequin in the center of that flower, or you can leave it plain. And we have this sweet little heart. So we've got the 6 sentiments and all of those other elements. Now I'm going to make a card, and I'm going to pull out the February 2025 Nature's Canvas Layering Stencils. This was a stencil of the month from last year, and it is still available. So if you did not pick it up as a club member, you can still get it both in the UK and the US. I'm using the Altenew Firefly ink as my first color, and of course I have a 5x7 piece of cardstock here that I will trim down after I've stenciled this onto the paper. There are 3 shades of green, and I'm using this first stencil. I'm going to clean that off, flip it over, and continue the design across the bottom of the cardstock. I want this to travel all the way across. Now, if I had been smart, I would have used some tape markers to create a corner to put the stencil back on very easily, because this isn't, I can't use the little registration marks in the corners of the stencil. I did cut out all of the time I spent lining these stencils up. But it does get easier with each stencil that you add because more of the pattern emerges and it's easier to find your place. So I've done the second layer twice now, and now we'll line up layer 3. There are 5 layers in this stencil set. I'm going to take my yellow ink here, and I believe that is the Golden Honeycomb. I do wipe that down, but my microfiber cloth was a little damp, and it had a little bit of ink on it, so it muddied up one of the yellow flowers. Now we are on to stencil number 4, and you can see that I'm using my handy dandy acetate sheet from packaging to cover the part of the cardstock that I'm not ink blending on, so I don't accidentally get ink where I don't want it. I've cleaned and flipped this stencil over, and I'm placing that in the right spot. We'll ink blend that. And one more layer for this. This one's a little more tricky. I'm actually going to use 3 different colors on this stencil, and I am going to pull out my mini ink blenders, and I should have gotten my fine detail ones out that are even more tiny, so I could have gotten a little better inking on a couple of these spots. But I think I did pretty well. I didn't contaminate any of these little spots. So I'll clean that again before I flip it over. And I don't use alcohol or anything like that. I just use a damp microfiber cloth that has some soapy water from my spray bottle. I can't use the alcohol sprays. It would for sure set off my asthma because alcohol is definitely a lung irritant for us, those of us that are sensitive. Now here I am actually using a tape corner to help me get placement because I turned that piece of cardstock around, and I am adding more of the stenciling on the top at an angle because I really wanted to fill this background. I'm doing the same colors on each layer of the stenciling to achieve the same color combo and the same design. But this is at an angle, so it looks a little different. We're on to layer number 4, and that is the pink layer. And this really coordinates with that pink lemonade feel with the pinks and the yellows and the pretty spring green. Now our last layer, adding the details, the flower centers, and the veining on the leaves. All of the stenciling took me about 15 minutes, and I think it was well worth it. It really fit the image I had in my mind. Now we'll roll the sticky mat away from our paper, and look at that. I think it's so pretty. Next, we're going to pull out the 5x7 Matting Basics Set B largest die and die cut that in the platinum machine. I have some extra cardstock on the back of this panel to add a little extra depth and dimension. Using my Barely Art Precision glue in the fine line bottle to apply that glue to the back. This just applies the perfect amount of glue, and it sets pretty quickly. We'll take our sign, which I've added extra cardstock behind also. All of my elements have a little bit of extra cardstock behind them. I really like how that adds some extra detail to the card. Next, we're going to take our half circle banner and we're going to add that to the top of our sign. And I did add some little pieces of cardstock below or on the back of the banners, but not on the ends of the string. I was going to put the triangle shaped banners along the bottom of the sign, but I decided I wanted this lemonade on the front of the card. I thought it was just too cute to not use. We'll put the picture down first, and I've added 2 or 3 layers of extra cardstock on the bottom of the glass and the picture to help those adhere well. Now we're going to add a little lemon. We'll add a strawberry and a citrus slice down here by the lemonade. And I think this really rounds out the design. Just going to make sure that strawberry fits just perfectly right there. I do add another strawberry next to the lemon on the side of the sign, and it's okay. Oh, and a slice. It looks like they're just hanging in the air, but it is a card, so you can do whatever you want. Next, we have our triangle banner. I'm going to first add a sentiment from the Pink Lemonade Stan sign die, and this one says "Squeeze the Day." And I did add extra cardstock behind this banner before I knew I was going to put it on the inside. So I'm going to tack that down. And then I must have turned off the camera instead of turning it back on while I was adding the lemon slice, strawberry, and whole lemon like it's caught in the sling of that banner. That completes the card I made today. I hope you enjoyed it. I really had fun playing with the Pink Lemonade collection. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Leave me a comment. I always like to hear what you have to say. And check that link below for a complete list of the products that I used today. Until next time, here are a couple more videos I thought you might enjoy. Bye-bye.